cool. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Hello to the stream. You guys want to wave to the stream? Hi, stream.
So I'm moving out of the frame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's flipped.
Well, I look like such a such a rude interviewee.
Oh goodness. No, it's okay.
My phone. I'm trying to.
I can't believe this.
I'm trying to get the numbers. You know?
So, hi stream, Stripricia again. I was here earlier, isn't this crazy? Now I'm back, but I'm with a whole different team. This is insane. You guys want to introduce yourselves, names, team name, project name, all that jazz?
Want to go first?
Yeah, sure. We're Shoreside Studio, and this is Pelican Post, our wholesome, narrative-driven game. And I'm Drew Janelle. I am the project lead. I also do basically everything visual, so that's UI, pixel art, tech art.
My name is Connor Petrie. I am a co-lead for the project, and I am responsible for the narrative design.
I'm Gail, and I'm responsible for designing the systems.
Slay. So cool. Okay. So, normal question number one also, if you want to play for the people, let the people see. Totally normal question number one. Give us a little, this isn't even a question, give us a little intro to the game. You know, what is it? What's the vibes? What's going on?
So, as Drew said earlier, Pelican Post is a narrative-focused game. So you'll be playing as Pepper. This is Pepper on screen, the bird outlined in white. Pepper is a mailman who just moved to this town of Port Pleasant. And throughout your daily deliveries, you'll get to converse with and get to know the townspeople that reside here, all with the goal of reconnecting a community that has become distant.
Alright, so cute.
Which is something we're going to get into once we meet our next character.
Oh my gosh.
Right now, though, you're just meeting Pierre, who is the senior mailman.
Oh my gosh, wait, it's a puffin.
So all of the characters, our naming scheme is alliteration. So we have Pepper the Pelican and Pierre the Puffin. And then we'll introduce the other ones as they come.
We kind of got a sneak peek as Pierre introduced Beatrice, but...
This is the best day of my life, guys. I don't know if anyone knows this. I love puffins. Anyone watching? Too. Puffins are so cool.
Pierre is going to serve as something
so silly.
A mentor figure for Pepper throughout the game.
Oh, epic. The way that puffins should be.
So we have our truck here, which you can enter and leave, and also houses your inventory. As you can see, we have a package for Beatrice now.
Okay.
There will be some more functionality with that later, but knock on the door a couple times. Beatrice is pretty punctual, even as she's pretty tired.
Oh, she's so cute. Oh, I love her. Okay, slay. What was it? What is it that made you guys want to make something like this?
Well, that is a me question.
I get you while you're playing the game.
Yeah. So Pelican Post, the initial idea sprung from a game jam that we were planning on doing. Didn't end up being the case, and we went well over the scope and time we had for that. But the initial theme of that jam was making connections, and we wanted to make a social simulator that is all about like reconnecting people and being doing small acts of kindness and being there for people and doing that through your job as a mailman. It kind of came from an idea I had for a game a long time ago, and we had some initial I had some initial concept art that I showed with the team of a pretty similar game where you also played as a pelican and delivered the mail that I never ended up building.
And while we're driving, I just want to point out the awesome visual effects that Drew's put into the game.
It looks so cool.
Anyway, continue.
I'll have a question about that later. Be prepared.
Susanna here is a little bit crabbier, and she's not going to make it to the door as quickly.
Okay, so cool, so awesome. Okay, now it's time for the question. I said would come later. It's right here.
Wow.
What?
So soon.
Surprise. What did you take inspiration from for like the visual design of this?
So there's a lot of visual references I have for this. One of them is clearly Animal Crossing, which is a pretty noticeable influence on the the character design. Also in that vein, Night in the Woods, which kind of inspired the general locomotion. We have a little secret over here. You might have noticed
I love
there's a gnome.
Oh my gosh.
He is a collectible and is currently a reference to one of our characters to come, who you'll get to meet later on. Not
That's
in
so
this
sick.
demo, but he will be there.
That's
He's
so
a
cool.
funny little critter, that one.
So slay.
That gnome will soon be one of many.
Oh my gosh. Give us all the gnomes, man.
Oh, you don't want all the gnomes.
Okay, never
They
mind. I
do
don't want all the gnomes
heinous
anymore.
things.
Put them away.
Like, if you hate it, you will have them.
And of course, I also drew inspiration from a lot of sources. I have a pretty wide berth of artistic inspiration that I draw from a lot of things. One thing that we mentioned is the late Akira Toriyama is a huge inspiration on just the stylings for like the vehicles. He's such a good character designer and visual stylist in general.
Yeah.
And I love the rounded buildings and rounded tiny cars that he loves to draw.
He gives a good vibe. And it does fit very well here. It makes it feel very comfy. Good vibes. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. What did you guys make the game in?
This game is built in GameMaker,
Oh.
and I'm going to throw that to Gail to talk about some of our other systems
I'm
behind the
listening.
scenes.
So our game is made in GameMaker, but for our dialogue system, we are using Ink, which
Okay.
is a plugin
guess
that
you had to
has
tell us.
it's a game narrative editor that has support that you can plug into other editors like Unity or GameMaker to help build dialogue systems.
Okay.
Is there anything else?
And we use Juju Adams Scribble to handle our rich text. That's a GameMaker extension.
Okay.
So that's anything like the text being animated, like if it shakes or goes in a wave, or if the text is colored, that's all with Scribble.
Ooh. Is there any audio in your game at all? I know we can't.
There
I
is. We
it
can't
right
hear
now,
it.
but I'm sure it's in there.
That's actually two of our team members who, well, one of them is downstairs running. I actually don't know where Josh is. But they designed the theme that's currently playing. That's the indoors and main menu theme.
Okay.
And our other team member, Joanna, did our external theme, which maybe we should have pointed out when it was happening, but we can go back. But that theme is actually dynamic, and it'll be more dynamic in the future. When you're driving the truck, it adds a
Ooh.
percussion layer.
So cool.
That's a lot of fun.
Gosh.
I'm a big dynamic music fan, and I'm happy that she was able to help us out with that.
Music is beautiful. Beautiful. This is so cool.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you each say is like your favorite thing about the game? We can start this.
Let's start that way. How do you go?
Okay, we'll start this way.
Oh,
You're on
this
the
is a
spot
tough
again.
question. Yeah.
If you need me to go, I can always.
We can start in the middle, you know.
Uh,
Just fan out a
I mean,
little bit.
as narrative designer, obviously I have my biases towards the characters.
Of course.
They've even with the little work I've been able to do on them so far, what we've been able to put into the demo, they've been a lot of fun to work on. Challenging. This is not something I have a ton of experience doing, but it's been a really fun learning opportunity, and I'm really hoping that people will love these characters as much as I have loved writing them.
They're so cute. I already love them, and I'm not even really playing like that. I think they're so. I love the puffin.
Alright, I guess I have my answer now. I've loved seeing how the team is developed. Like, I've already pointed out all the awesome little details, or some of the awesome little details that Drew's put into the game. I love the dialogue that Connor's written. There's been a lot of, like, cool characterizations that he's been making with the characters. The music is incredible.
Yes. Yes.
I've been doing stuff too.
Don't tell yourself
You are
short.
the backbone to our game.
Yeah, we wouldn't have any idea what we're doing in the back end without you.
Let's say, Gil, you know all the.
It's been interesting taking on a backbone role, I guess, and getting to see everyone else shine at the forefront.
We need people like you for real.
Of course.
What would we do?
I'm just driving around right now.
All of my
I don't
characters that I wrote, all of the music that Josh and Joanna worked on, all the art that Drew done, none of this would have been possible without the systems we have in place to do it.
Oh, the systems are so important. So important.
I just want to point out some more stuff. Drew clicked on the tram earlier, but when you do the turtle waves that you
Oh,
like,
yeah, I
attached-
saw.
that was like one of the things that like sold me on like, yeah, I'm working on this.
Yeah, it's such a cute little turtle.
It's nowhere in the game yet, but her name is Tala.
Oh my gosh. love. Okay, what's your favorite thing?
Oh,
You got a chance to think
from
about it.
someone-
Stop thinking.
from someone as like, as a developer, I love, this game has like really pushed my ability to work with like the tech art side of things and work on like, I've always been a visual artist and a designer specifically. I'm a new media design student at RIT. With a focus on development, I love working with code, but this game has really pushed me to like learn about shaders and surfaces. I've learned GLSL, the shading language for that game.
Okay. Keep going.
That the game maker uses, and it's really pushed me to like get better at that and be able to push that in a new direction. I've also I love these trees so much. They're procedurally generated.
Oh, that's so cool.
The number of times we've had to hear a procedurally generated tree in the past few months.
15% of the processing power, baby.
That's pretty sick. Let's go. Yes, procedurally
The happiest I've been today is when someone was like, the trees are swaying, and just like goes gushing about that. I'm like,
Like, oh my god,
There's-
guys, we did that.
This game has so many things to gush about.
yeah.
I think this is great. This is so cool.
I'm happy. I'm so excited for people to see the full game and to be able to play it. I love this team and I love working on it.
So when can we all play it?
That's a really good question.
That is, your guess is as good as ours at this
Real.
point. With the
No,
amount of
so
content
true.
we have planned for it.
So true.
We have, I mean, this was just a slice of one day, right? Like,
Yeah.
you got one conversation, basically one, maybe two deliveries, if you
Yeah.
count the letter from Beatrice to Susanna, right? Each day is going to be scoped around 3 deliveries. I don't know if you noticed the time of day changing.
Yeah.
The way that works, the time of day is somewhat of a resource, and that kind of tells you, like, hey, you have this many deliveries left for the day. I think we're currently planning to have around 15 playable days.
Ah, okay.
And
Okay.
if I had to take a rough guess, 10 characters, but we'll see.
Okay. Good vibes.
So the full game is still a little whiles out, but hopefully we'll try to get, once we polish some stuff up and incorporate some feedback from today and from hopeful future playtests, we'll probably put out a quick demo that's probably about the same as what people got to play here. So look forward to that.
So sick. I will be looking out very closely.
Yep. All right.
Okay, final thing that I want to ask, and I already literally forgot what it was. No, I didn't. Okay, what is, if you can share, you don't have to share it, one thing that it can be really specific, one thing you're planning on adding in.
Can I talk about Clyde?
You can talk about Clyde.
Tell me about Clyde. I want to know about Clyde now.
All
Who's
right,
Clyde?
all right. Quick 2-minute break. So Clyde is one of our characters. We wanted a collectible system in the game to force people to, or not force people, to incentivize people to be able to pay attention to their surroundings and, oh, you find a thing. So the gnome you found earlier, that's Clyde's thing. He is the keeper of the gnomes. Clyde is crazy about
That's
the gnomes.
crazy.
Like, conspiracy theorist crazy.
He's
So
the
the
gnomes
gnomes
guy.
are,
Oh my
I'm not
goodness.
saying the gnomes are sentient, but I'm not saying they're not, you know?
Okay,
But they
interesting,
totally
interesting.
are. And Clyde is the only one that knows it.
Oh my goodness.
And so,
Holding a secret.
when you go and get the first talk to him, he's like freaking out, like the gnomes are gone, the gnomes are gone, they're all gone. And so he forcefully enlists Pepper as his partner to go help him find the gnomes. So that's how we implemented the collectibles into the game. Is
Oh
so
my
you're gonna
goodness.
have every day you're gonna have a daily gnome that you have to go find for Clyde and bring back
Oh,
to him.
that's so sick. Bro, I will find all of the gnomes. I will be the gnome collector. So guess what, Clyde? I got your gnomes.
I guess one of the things I'm most excited for is just more little elements of visual polish. One of the things that's like currently in the shader that does the night and day cycle is that it can handle some like exceptions and lights. So that's going to be a new feature coming soon. Is
Nice.
things are going to light up the night.
Oh, that's so fun. Oh, that's so cool.
I love all the visual touches for this game so
I'm
much.
excited to be fleshing out the dialogue system to be more thorough. Like, we're going to be adding in choices soon, which is going to open up so much
Oh,
possibilities.
that's so sick.
That's a sentence.
The end. Period. Okay, cool. Amazing. Thanks, y'all.
Thank you so
Thanks so
much.
much for having us.
Sick. Thank you. Thank you for talking to me.
Enjoy the rest of Edge, everyone.
Bye, stream.
Thank you for